I just attached the McLaren GT4 Artura racing wheel from Ascher, hit the road around the mount, and I had that emotional realization. Racing is sport for lunatics who, for some stupid reason, found value in dangerous activity going around the track or stages, risking their lives driving on the limits, insane monsters as fast as they can, spending every last bit of resources and personal time, and very, very rarely, if they are lucky to cross the finish line, will open bottle of champagne and pick a trophy home which will sit on the shelf as completely useless item collecting dust with zero purpose, thousands or even millions of dollars for $20 bottle of champagne and completely useless object, and that if everything works in the perfect way, which is not the case for the 99% of the teams. How crazy is that? Well, this is how normal people see it, which is absolutely normal, yet not realizing that this comfortable world we are living in is nothing but a result of the endless passion of those lunatics who are constantly pushing the limits. It's not just the drivers, but all the great engineer minds and mechanics. Because I know all those normal people already click off and move to the next video searching for some cheap dopamine spike and feel a bit better in their boring inner world, I want to say thank you for being passionate about the racing and sim racing world, because our support and love is a big factor for the evolution, and it wasn't going to be as beautiful as it is today without us, the fans. Our support is definitely a big reason of the evolution we experienced the last few years in the sim racing world, which brings us closer and closer to the real thing. And of course, all those crazy engineers are equally responsible for the joy we have today. Just think about it. We are the tiniest community in the sim world, yet have the most progressive evolution in terms of hardware. Driving the McLaren around the mount, which is track on the opposite side of the planet, sharing it with people from all over the world, and having in my hands a wheel as authentic as it can get, which is actually the same hardware used in the real car. However, the most mind-blowing thing is this time that is not copy of the real world, but the real big manufacturer is inspired from the sim and let Ascher Racing engineer their steering wheels, and that says a lot for the high sim standards you all keep over the years, and for the sim engineers who try to keep us happy in our spare time between our work and daily responsibilities. I really had to take a moment and appreciate how far we have gone from few pixels on the screen to this beautiful experience. All this, of course, is not by chance, as Martin Ascher is one of the sim wheel pioneers and also incredibly competitive, high-skilled sim driver and one of the Green Hell masters with the Porsche Cup, but also very, very humble personality who understands well the needs of the sim drivers, as that is built to optimize the real case use. May not be perfect for us, but for people like me who try to get as close as can get, is awesome to see that release. I personally appreciate that on max, and I'm sure there are other sick brains just like me out there. However, in the very same base, there are 3 other models built specifically for us, and I will review the top of the line once I feel ready. Quality of those is exceptional, which is expected, but I'm curious to see if I can get more picky than the McLaren team and find something to complain which can make it even better. We are difficult customers, which is the reason the sim racing standards are so high. The scooter here is as simple as it can get, with the 10 buttons and 2 12 position switches, but still compatible with SimHub for important telemetry on the buttons, which have those laser engraved caps instead of stickers, and plenty of caps to choose from. With the full aluminum body is built like a tank, and the new Ascher shifters are something Martin is very proud of.
We tested it to up to 20 million cycles, and we still didn't have any play.
Feels great for sure, and not very loud even attached to that aluminum case. Anyway, I will talk more in depth about it in the full review of the Pro version, as this video is more about my excitement, how far we have gone in this hobby over the last years, pushing boundaries all the time. Boundaries pushed not just from engineers like Ascher and many other great producers on the market, but also the fans of the sim racing hobby who are stretching their bank accounts, spending their hard-earned money, and support this crazy evolution. Those for sure are very, very beautiful times for the community. Just take a minute and appreciate the moment, as to some degree we are all responsible for this beautiful result, and I want to thank you personally. At the end of the day, all the drivers and all the engineer minds, we are in the same team.